Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome to the incredible adventures of Van Helsing. If you haven't seen one of my Van Helsing videos already, or if you haven't seen me mention it in another video, spoiler alert, I love this game. Sure, it's not like 100% polished, and it does look a little bit, I don't know, funky and old in some areas, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. At least I've been having fun with it, and I really want to go through the campaign with you guys on YouTube. I tried the whole daily challenge thing, and I might go back to that. Yes, in fact, I think I will fairly soon, or at some point. But for me, at the moment, I'm just having the most fun out of the story mode. And I really got a hankering to play an elementalist. So I mean, I've called him the wizard, as you will see from the probably the video title and the thumbnail. Ooh, spiked stuff. But yeah, the class is actually called elementalist. So we're playing on hard here. Just to give you an idea, I think difficulty. Here we go. So we got casual, normal, hard, heroic, flawless, and then various levels of inhuman. And these actually require you to be a certain level to unlock. So what is... Hang on, let's just have a look at hard. Hard gives you... Enemies have plus 60% health and plus 30% damage. That's actually quite a lot. Benefits is plus 40% gold find and plus 15% XP. Maximum fate points per day is 30. So that... I believe the fate points sort of ties into the whole daily challenge type of thing. Anyway, so hard seems like a fairly decent compromise, I think. So... what are we going to do with this character? I just want to sort of get this stuff out of the way, and then we can just play, you know? Hang on, let me just take these guys out first. Yeah, so I'm going to do something stupid. Pretty much, you know, we're doing the roleplay strat here. If you're not familiar with what the hell the roleplay strat is, it's picking weapons because they look cool, you know, same deal with armor, making choices in quests, not because it gets you the most reward, but because it feels right for the character. So let's have a look at our skills here. So we've actually got a lot of utility here as the elementalist. It's one of the few... a few mage classes in RPGs or action RPGs that I actually kind of like. So we are going to go into this default skill here, which I don't think you can spec out of at all. Energy bolt. It's so your basic shooting energy bolts, energy balls, as you saw before. That's yeah. We're going to go up to stream of bolts, which is like it's like a ridiculous overcharged version of it. I'll have to read through it again, but you know we'll deal with that when we get to it. What is happening here? Okay, I've zoomed in. That's why it's weird. All right, and also I'm going to prioritize mirror image. So this creates, you know, as the name suggests, a mirror image of your character, including, you know, stats and gear and whatnot. I think it is reduced stats, but it's based off of, you know, what is it? 50%. Oh, it's okay. It's 50% of your HP and 40% of your weapon damage. Okay, so it's not really a tank, it's more like a distraction, but it can do some damage. That's what I'm going to focus on, just because I like the concept of it. In terms of Katarina, if you're not aware, we've got 3 modes for her. We can set her up to fight in melee range, you know, long range, or she can just be a buff. I actually kind of like the idea of her being a buff. So I've played, like, I think about 45 hours or so of the game so far, and the impression that I get, I'm just going to skip cutscenes and whatnot. The impression I get is you are meant to mix up Katarina's combat mode, I think, because you do have actually a hotkey to switch between her, like, ethereal form when she just gives damage reduction and either melee or range. So I get the impression that as she's starting to die, you know, you switch her back to her ghost form. But I'm going to see if I can keep her on ghost form, you know, almost all the time, which is the reason this is stupid is because I'm really not a tanky character. So I might change my mind at some point. But yeah, I'm going to have to do some sort of cheesing strats here, like what I'm doing. And there's no room for error because I am playing hardcore. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. So hardcore, of course, means when we die, the character is locked. So of course, the benefit of having Katarina in this mode is 10% damage reduction. And that means we can build her in such a way. I mean, there's so many options here. We can build her in a whole bunch of different ways, but then we can do more like magic item find and this sort of stuff, so she gives passive bonuses. I think I like the concept of that. So she's more like a familiar that sort of hangs around rather than being an active fighter, which I think feels right for a wizzy kind of character. And I'll tell you straight up, I'm already regretting my decision because I need someone to tank. So maybe we will sort of move back and forth. But I'm still gonna focus on like passive skills for Katarina. I like that. Also, let me just go into her menu here, into her behavior, and I will get her to grab gold. Yeah, I understand behaviors. Defend, assist, survive. I do want to make her survive, so she's gonna throw in some damage. I think I'm gonna switch her between ghost and range. That feels right for me. I am aware that I can level up at this point. In fact, I was gonna say I'm gonna hold off for now, but no, I will in fact do it. Can I put anything into auras yet? No. So auras is nothing altogether. There's so much here. Okay, so what do we want? Increase your maximum mana and your critical damage bonus. Resistance against elemental attacks. And elemental damage. And straight up health and your defense. I'm not sure what's going to work. Oh, okay. Weapon damage is what we want, isn't it? Oh, okay. Electrical energy. Okay, so our elemental damage is probably what we want at this point, because that's also going to increase the damage of our mirror image. Okay, we're good to go. I'll pop out the mirror image. That's kind of hard to say. It's going to attack a little bit. It's going to draw some fire. This is working for me. I like that how this is going. We do have access to quite a few pets as the elementalist. I know I'm going to end up calling it the wizard. Whoops! I just whacked my mic. Feeling very unprofessional today. That's all right. I know I'm going to end up calling it the wizard by mistake. But you do have a lot of summons, but they're different to the summons of the constructor. The constructor has persistent, permanent summons. We can, of course, kill the wildlife if we want to be, that kind of Van Helsing. So yeah, the sorcerer doesn't have, or elementalist rather, doesn't have persistent summons. They've got cooldown summons. So what I mean by that is, they're temporary, and then you can resummon them. And usually you can reduce their cooldowns quite a bit to the point that you can just pretty much just summon them non-stop. It's just a matter of you've actually got to do it. You've got to hit the button. There we go. So that's kind of working for us. Once that mirror image becomes a little bit more survivable, it should be a decent distraction. I'm reluctant to say tank again because it can't really... It's a decoy, really, that can do some damage. Which is alright, that's fine by me. We do have, I think, at least one skill that can slow enemies, but I don't like it. Because it's a ray, it's a beam, and it's a little bit weird to target. Okay, I think there's a Dombovoy coming up here. There we go. There it is. I shouldn't have aggroed it. I should have hung back, but, oh well. Dombovoys are basically treasure goblins, rather. Try not to speak through my nose, if I can help it. Okay, so because of those goddamn wolves, I sort of missed out on the treasure a little bit. But we do have a staff.
No, don't blame this on me.
And I will equip it. Okay. Let me know if you want me to shut up when the dialogue occurs, and I can boost the volume. Otherwise, my instinct is to just keep going, not break momentum. Okay, we're doing all right. Okay, I just gotta remember we're playing hardcore, so don't do anything stupid. Alright, not bad, not bad. Again, it's not tanking, it's just, oh shit, okay, I don't like that. It's not tanking, it's just a decoy. So, considering we're playing hardcore, I probably want to put more points into health than I normally would. I want to get around and take out that guy at the back. Come on. Let me hit you with things. So we can upgrade our little magical bolts, flying balls thing here to do some interesting things. I don't think have we unlocked Rage yet? I'm not sure if we have. I think we have to get to a certain spot. So I'll just keep upgrading mirror image, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I know there are a few secrets around here and there. I'll try and get them all. Or rather, I say get them all. Get all the ones that I'm aware of. There are a surprising amount of secrets here, and what I love about them is some of them are quite easy to find. Okay, that's where the chest was. I thought it was this side. Excuse me. Still recovering from losing my voice a little while ago. Okay. We can upgrade her hit points and melee damage. We can upgrade her range damage and dodge value, and we can upgrade resistance to all attacks and chance. Increase the percentage of chance-based skills. So if we're keeping her as this, in this ethereal form, just with the passive bonuses, honestly, I don't know which one we would pick, because she can't take damage and she can't give damage, or rather deal out damage, which again leads me to believe that we're not meant to keep her in this ethereal form, 100% of the time. So I might just do a 50-50 split between range and dodge value and resistance to attacks and chance-based skills. Or whatever it is. So, what do we got? Deflect some of the incoming attacks. Okay, so this increases our defense. This is really good. I like this. And this should work regardless of what form she's in. Also, we can... hang on. You attunes herself to magical energies around her, increasing her chance of finding items imbued with... Hang on. Imbued with magic, I guess, because I read it weird. Okay, let's go with that. I want to increase my defense. This works for me. Okay. No, don't kill the stranger, which I think I said the same thing last time. But whatever. Clearly, I'm not that original. Okay, we've actually done really well there. So the combination of Katarina and the mirror image has done us proud. I think, yeah. I was going to say, I think there's wolves coming up here soon. Sure enough. Okay, amber pendant. More bloody wolves. Ah, still coming. Jesus Christ. We will take that amber pendant. There are also items for Katarina, but we haven't got any yet. I also recently found out we can give her rings. I didn't think we could for the longest time, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I've been skimming on my stuff here. So, resistance against elemental attacks. What if we take it up to... Yeah, I really want to get this health up. What if we do that? Like, slowly, like, we chip away at that health stat and give us a little bit more every time. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. And we've got one more that's going to be left over. Though we can put it into... Copy lasts 10 seconds plus 10 seconds. Yeah. I might do that. If you're not aware, these what do they even call them? Power-ups. Yeah, it's a power-up. So you can put points into these. It just takes one each. You don't have to take them all. It's sort of a customization element. And then you use this rage meter to put points into it as you cast it. So you'll see that in a second. We now have... So I can press space. It actually has... we can set up combos. So just by hitting space, it has our proper mix of what we want to use for the... what we want to put rage into for our power-ups. That was a really weird sentence. So there we go. So now my... because we've got three rage points into that skill, into Lasting Illusion. It should last 30 seconds longer, because it's plus 10 times 3. Okay, let's not worry about this. Let's just head into town. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of water. Ah, my throat was doing really well. Now it gives it out, of course. Alright, loading times are a little bit wild on this, or they can be, which is a shame. But otherwise, it seems to run really well. And I don't know what that sounded like, but that was just me, that was my ass moving on my chair. Leather chair. I think it's leather, at least. It's genuine imitation leather. Alrighty, here we go. Now we're going to get some quests. So the way it's structured, I'm just going to skip through that, like I said. So the way this is structured, the story, it's not very grindy. Yeah, okay. We get the picture. So it's not like you return to the same area again and again and again, grinding for something. Like you get a handful of quests, you go through the area pretty much once, maybe twice, maybe, depending what order you grab the quests, and then you're done with the area and you move on. It's a very fluid, reluctant to say fast-paced, but I suppose you understand what I mean. It's a very fast-paced story. It just keeps going, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that. As much as I like the concept of... See, I like the concept of grinding, but it's very rarely implemented in a way that I actually have fun with. But yeah, I like the concept of grinding, but I think it's, on the whole, just better to have a fluid story. Alright, here we go. Yeah, power-up system. Now we can... Okay, it's giving us a tutorial. No more tutorials, please. Okay, so we're going to have a... excuse me. We're going to have a lot of werewolves in this particular area. A lot of them. And you start to see the sort of... the swarming nature of the enemies, which is really cool. I actually really like the whole swarm concept. Because if you're busting out, like, mad stacks of damage, it's just satisfying, you know? And it also makes it difficult. Because if your damage isn't up to par, then oh shit.
Aren't you going to bury him?
We don't have time. Once the forest is safe, I'll tell the villagers he's here.
Okay. So we've also got sort of quests that aren't official quests, if that makes sense. Let's, oh, we can actually summon multiple mirror images. That's cool. Okay. Obviously, I haven't noticed that before because they usually don't. I don't put so many points into them lasting long, but that's cool. I suppose multiples is better than one weak one, or rather, what am I trying to say? Multiple weak mirror images are better than one strong one, I reckon. Because if that strong one gets taken out, then it's been taken out. There we go. Wouldn't mind some AoEs or something. We'll get them eventually. Katarina's just leveled up. She's taking the damage like a champ, which I certainly appreciate. So yeah, I better level her up. What were we doing? We were doing a split between these two, weren't we? Okay, what about skills? Yeah, let's get me more defense. The magical bond that connects Katarina's ghost to you grows stronger, enabling you to attack at as relentlessly as her. Okay. Oh, that increases our attack speed. Cool. So these are basically just... they're passive improvements for us, but they're through Katarina. I really like it. There's a lot of options here for building a character. That's sort of what's had me so engaged. I really didn't expect to play as much of this as I did. In fact, I'll tell you exactly how much I have played. 56 hours! Alright, there you go. And I haven't even gotten through the story yet. I reckon I'm maybe probably more, maybe 3/4 of the way through the story. With my constructor, and I'm enjoying that. But yeah, I just really like the look of the, I like the style of the elementalist. That's why we're doing this.
I can't do
Oh, shit! Okay. So I did have to drop a potion there. Looks like we've got... I'm not sure what they call them. Like a champion monster or something. Okay, there we go. We got a ring out of that. It's a good ring too. Excellent. Okay, so pots. Potions. On Q and W, you're rocking the potions. And you don't actually buy potions, I don't think. I think you did in the previous games. For anyone who doesn't know, there was Van Helsing... Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 1, 2, and 3. And what I'm playing here is the final cut, so it's all three of those games, excuse me, with the coughing. All three of those games are put into one with some, changes and whatnot and some extra content here and there. I think we get a quest here. We certainly do. Yeah.
I have all sorts of strange trophies from all sorts of strange...
Alright, I help you, you help me.
You help me.
Okay. again, let me know if you want me to actually talk through the dialogue and sort of roleplay it. I'm not, because it's an action RPG and you tend not to worry about the dialogue in such games. Okay, let's get that mirror image out. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I think in previous games, like in 1 or 2 or something, you did actually have to buy pots, and you could get you could send Katarina back to town to buy some. You can still send her back to town to sell items, which is really cool. But now it looks like that's not the case. It's just a regenerating. It's a cooldown sort of thing, which I suppose, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, one more point into mirror image, and cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds. Yeah, we're totally gonna take it. All right, mirror image build for the win. All right, cool beans. Is the volume a little loud? Might be. I don't know. All right. Yep. We're still mixing those two up, and yeah, same deal. Same deal.
Where am I? Marina will kill me if I'm late.
Oh, he's clearly oblivious to his situation.
Are you jealous?
Nonsense! He is so weak that I could control him with my will.
You can control other ghosts?
Weak ones, yes. Want me to show you?
Make him follow us. I think I know how to help him.
Alright, I've decided, yeah, I'm gonna go through the dialogue now. Okay, I know where to take this guy. Actually, we can take him to 2 places. This is really cool. We've actually got a choice here. Which is not something I expected when I first played through this game. So we sort of got like a good choice, and then just a normal choice. It's not even a bad choice. Excuse me. So I think the deal is, remember we came across those that guy hanging earlier, like in the south part of the map. I think that's this guy, and we can take him back there, and he realizes he's dead, and then he's going to attack us. Or we can get him to follow us, and we can take him to a shrine and allow him to move on peacefully, and we get a little bit of nice dialogue with Katarina. So considering we're a wizard, an elementalist, or whatever you want to call it, I think that's help the ghost move on. Yeah. Okay. Not there. We want to find the better ending. I feel like because he's a magical kind of guy, he probably knows a little bit more about ghosts than your average Van Helsing. So he's gotta know where to take him.
Terminate your hostile behavior.
I'll terminate. I didn't even know what I was trying to be a smartass, but it wasn't working out. Never mind.
See. The wagon was attacked by the soldiers.
And werewolves.
No, the distribution of the paw prints is all wrong. They just rushed in and out.
Did you just say distribution?
And this track here?
Is deeper. The beast was carrying someone. I'm impressed.
As you should be.
Right. Let's go find us a werewolf lair.
I'm impressed. I feel like Van Helsing is often impressed in this game, which seems to betray his sort of gruff mannerisms, I guess, demeanor. If he's always impressed, maybe he should be a little bit more reserved with his impressions. All right, this is it. This is where we got to take the ghost. Here we go.
I understand. Thank you.
When I'm ready to go, will you help me go like that? Will you take me here?
If that is your wish.
Oh, Van Helsing, you do love me. Come here, you.
Don't you even try.
Don't you even try. So that's one of the little hidden content things. At the end of each chapter, I think, it gives you a rundown of how many secrets you found. I didn't mean to right-click there.
I'm afraid I can't do that. My path leads me straight to the heart of darkness.
Right. To the darkness, then. Could you at least escort me to the Romany camp?
I could do that, Yes.
Okay, so we know where the Romany camp is. It's where we completed that quest before, so we're going to go back there. Okay, what was I saying? I don't know. Who even knows anymore? So this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Looks very nice. I think the best looking part of this game are the landscapes? Is the landscape? No, are the landscapes. That's correct English, more or less. Character models are a little bit meh, but damn landscapes, bruh.
I can hardly believe it. Thank you, stranger.
Take care.
Okay, alright. Let's get back into it. That's right. Hidden content. You get a rundown of all the secrets you found. And there are a few that are fairly easy, and the reason I say they're easy is because I stumbled upon them. So if I found them, I generally consider them easy to find. But there's a hell of a lot more that I didn't find. So it's pretty cool. It makes me want to, look around and find damn secrets. Alright, I think it's time to maybe get another skill when I level up. Let's get Katarina out here. Okay, excellent. Speak of the devil with the leveling up. Oh, what else do we want? Unless we just go ham into energy bolt. Health is pretty good, but your critical damage, maximum mana. I don't think I'm not running out of mana at the moment, so I'm not going to necessarily bother with that. And we will go 11 into our damage and resistances there. Oh man, firewall, electric discharge. I might go with that, as unpleasant as an electrical discharge sounds. That's certainly something you want to see your doctor about. Otherwise, you increase the number of bolts to 3. Or perhaps more even. If we're putting more rage points into it. We can actually regenerate our mana using those bolts. We can paralyze. Oh man, it's kind of Sophie's choice. I think I'm gonna go into increase the number of bolts and just increase the sort of just general damage there. For now. Okay. Let's see what we got. I might not have enough rage to support all this fanciness. Okay. The unfortunate side of this, it means I've got to be, excuse me, I've got to be hammering on the spacebar constantly. Okay, I pulled Katarina back. I don't know why. She was actually doing really well. She was tanking damage really well. Later on, she can die a lot, but she seems to be fine for now. Come on. Oh shit, did you see all those? Fucking A. Those were some those were some mighty bolts. I like that. I like the way that tastes. Okay. I was gonna say I'm not gonna go through all the secrets, but I kinda might. Otherwise, what's the point, Why rush through it? I'm not gonna go down there yet because I will get crushed. I think there's harpies involved. It's just a big old mess. Okay, so it's usually 2 bolts. How many do we get if it's like fully charged? Fucking A. It's a lot. I like it. So I got a new perk. There are perks as well. It's absolute madness. I haven't got enough reputation yet to choose one, but it's a passive upgrade. Oh, there's so much here. Okay, here's a little side thing.
Never liked scarecrows.
Yep.
I wish I could make a joke about your childish worries, but the werewolves seem to agree with you. See how they avoid the scarecrow.
There we go. So, clearly something unpleasant going on with that scarecrow. Okay, try not to get brutally murdered by the werewolves. Okay, it looks like they're actually stopping at the scarecrow, so I can totally kite the shit out of them. I like this. Don't go poisoning me now. Who do you think you are? Oh shit. Okay, that was kind of fun. Get over here, you savage. Alright. We got some items. This is good. Scarecrow hat. Unfortunately, you can't wear the hat. It's just a trophy, and you don't see the trophy. The elementalist has his own little mask thing that's specific to his class. Which is a shame. I would like the hat. Ancient coin.
An ordinary gold coin.
Keep that in mind when you need something extraordinary.
There we go. The ancient gold coin is one of the secrets. Veneered boots. And I will take the heavy gloves, and we're good to go. We're pimping out here. I'm not sure at which point I'll stop the video, but let's at least deal with this area. Okay. Vrikolak champion. I wish I could pronounce these words. Because they do sound cool. Alright, let's deal with the scarecrow already. What? Oh, terribly sorry for the coughing. I know it's not fun listening to someone cough. But yeah, it's just coming out. I probably shouldn't be talking so much. Oh well. Yeah, unfortunately we've got to deal with this load screen. At least it looks pretty. Alright. Probably shouldn't have taken my hands off the keyboard there, that's alright. Where'd the scarecrow go? Oh, there he is, okay. I don't know why I thought he just hung around in the middle. Look at this bastard with his bloody force field. Okay, we're good. The Wingless Messiah. Really? Okay. He's actually not that hard. I just hit him a few times with my enormous throbbing bolts. Should be fine. Katarina's still rocking it over there. Jesus Christ. I've never seen her tank so hard. Where'd he go? Okay. I usually take him out quicker than this, actually, so it just goes to show my damage is probably not what it could be. But we'll get there. Got a new perk, apparently. Probably because I'm using so much rage. I think the perks are dependent on how you play, which is kind of cool. There's sort of like mini achievements that give you a passive buff. Okay, I'm at 50% health, so I gotta be cautious. Oh, shit. Katarina almost died there, so I pulled her back. So she's just giving me a passive bonus now. Don't get killed. I'm gonna pop a potion. Okay. Sort of trick, like, oh fuck. You can actually get caught. There is enemy collision, I think. So you can get stuck in corners and get absolutely fucked. I'm in trouble. Let's pull Katarina back out since she's fully healed now. So hopefully, and we'll get our mirror image to aggro a bit. If we don't get attacked for like 5 seconds, I think we start regenerating on our own, which is something I'd like to trigger, but it doesn't look like it's working out for us. Okay, but our potion has regenerated, so at least we got that. Shouldn't be a problem. The fight's just taking a little longer, but I can't really see us dying here. Hopefully, I don't die too early in the series, because that would be a shame. Because don't forget, we are playing hardcore here. Alright, we better use this rage. There we go! Katarina finished the job for me.
Trauma to cope with, right?
The best way to fight your demons is to beat them senseless.
That's the one. Okay. We've leveled up. We got another staff. I think there's a little bit of gold to be had over here, and then we can get back. There we go. Katarina should pick that up. There we go. Alright, and we've got essence. We're going to have less mana but more DPS. I think I'm going to go with it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's take the portal back. Cool beans. Yeah, it's working for me so far. I am looking forward to getting into the high level skills and really raining some ungodly death upon my foes. Because I'm going to need it. It gets hard. So, you know, hard, one step up from normal is no pushover at times. Like, it starts out pretty easy. But, yeah, it becomes a problem. You know, I might just end the episode there. I'm going to continue recording, but, yeah, I don't want to let it get too long, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to upload. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And check out my music at ricardostardead.com. Link in the description as always, along with a link to my Twitter, where you'll find news and updates and the like. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.